How's it going, everybody? Welcome to a brand new episode of Crypto Clout, the YouTube show where you subscribe for the latest and greatest updates in cryptocurrency news. And today, Electroneum will be the subject of discussion. Of course, Electroneum having some pretty impressive momentum hints at potential uptrend as spoken of in numerous articles. So I think it's important to talk about Electroneum today, especially in the context of the current cryptocurrency world. Of course, Philippine-based banking giant launches two-way crypto ATMs. So certainly a few hints at mass adoption. Buying crypto through Android applications is here to revolutionize the cryptocurrency space. Samsung may integrate crypto on millions of smartphones, and of course the mobile space definitely leading the charge when it comes to cryptocurrency, which is another key indicator of why Electroneum is definitely an interesting crypto that I'm certainly paying attention to when it comes to looking at what's going to be happening in the near present future. Of course, when we're talking about Electroneum, we always have to talk about the world stage. We have to talk about basically this free space that's made possible by the interconnected nature of the global community. Electroneum price surges as iOS mining app is launched. This 1 week ago article right here, Electroneum in major breakout. Of course, a lot of people reading the signs. So of course, let's get right into the live price analysis. I know that's what a lot of people are here for. So we've got basically Electroneum is pretty much stabilizing at these levels right here. Now, of course, and when you look at the 7-day trend, we could obviously see that there's been an upward, basically starting to create the stairs, but we're basically just returning to where we were in the beginning of the week. We have to sort of look at the month-long trend to see that Electroneum has pretty much been experiencing stable levels at around the 0.0073 variation of the price, which is essentially where we have left off the day today. Essentially the stable price of Electroneum being around those levels. So me personally, I'm not going to be accumulating any Electroneum at this point 0.003 level, just because I can expect to see my Electroneum that the buying point for me on Electroneum would be somewhere around a little bit cheaper than essentially where Electroneum is today. When it comes to filling my bags, certainly seeing Electroneum as an undervalued crypto in the overall larger context of these things. I think when it really comes down to it, there's certainly two types of people in the cryptocurrency space. There's people who see these lower prices and they leverage the opportunity and fill their bags, and then those are the people who are going to be running away with large sums of money during the next bull run when these cryptos finally take down, take to the floor, and eventually are going to be having this up in front momentum. But when we want to talk about the number 60 placing crypto in all the top performers of this current time making this video, I think it's always an interesting indication of what's happening in the cryptocurrency space to see the top performers at any given time. And I think that Electroneum has been making some headway in a lot of big ways in terms of connecting people and basically making that mobile mining available for anybody with a smartphone, which is definitely something that's going to be a big variable in terms of really establishing that interconnected that digital payment system for the unbanked. I think that Electroneum has a key advantage when it comes to that variable. And I think when you look at the team that's working with Electroneum, it's suffice to say that we could actually be seeing some really significant headway made by Electroneum. Just the fact that they've been able to establish themselves as pretty much the only game in town when it comes to safety and all these different things in terms of mobile mining. But I mean, we just wanted to look at this list of bullet points right here because it really helps I mean, developing an understanding of exactly why Electroneum is such a special case. We understand it can be difficult to retain customers and find new ways of generating additional revenue. We've already started to work with a number of MVNOs in Africa and Asia who believe the ecosystem can increase customer acquisition, which is of course something that's very important, for not only the digital community but brick and mortar as well. Reduce vendor to operator costs, improve net promoter score, NPS, drive vertical scales and generate new revenue systems and revenue streams as well, which is big when it comes to developing nations and all these different things. Online unlock the fifth of the world's population who is taking part in the digital economy for a very first time. That's why this right there, I mean, we definitely need to highlight that because it's an entirely new, untapped economy that is building with the computing power that people carry around with them wherever they're going. And I mean, in the day and age where everybody has access to this technology and smartphones becoming more and more tangible and realistic and having that overlap with so many different sectors of day-to-day life, it pretty much goes without saying that the cryptocurrencies that are able to leverage that sort of applicability is definitely going to be making a big wave in the cryptocurrency space. Then of course, some interesting articles, Bitcoin bottom, in what crypto traders expect after 10 billion surge overnight. Cryptocurrency is honestly useless. I found this article pretty funny. I think this guy will have to eat his words eventually when crypto finally takes off. But of course, that's just one man's humble opinion. It's not like I'm some big fancy Harvard cryptographer, but hey, I guess everybody's entitled to their own perspective. Analysts expect crypto market to continue climbing after yesterday's surge. An interesting little piece of information there. Definitely, I think yesterday's surge was an indication that 2019 might be more than I think people were ready to count 2019 out pretty quickly last time, just because of what we were seeing as so much doom and gloom from the 2018 space, and of course the heightened expectations that we saw from 2017. It's definitely something, but this is also interesting. Why this unholy trinity of state-run crypto projects could poison. This is an interesting piece of information as well. We'll probably be getting to talk about that in the live stream. Buy traditional assets with cryptocurrency, yada yada. CEO of Dash, cryptocurrency more than a hedge. Definitely interesting. Google Play caught hosting an app. We'll talk about that one during the live stream as well too. Save it for then. But of course, Google's big data analytics platform, BigQuery, quietly added support for Ethereum Classic blockchains searches along with a range of other cryptocurrency networks. This is a pretty big move. I mean, Google being always, we're going to be seeing big moves being made by these larger companies, which certainly, we're not the only ones who have cryptocurrency on our radar. These big companies, these mobile companies in particular, going to be the ones to lead the charge when it comes to these things, which is why we're seeing new phones being made with cryptocurrency integration. The fact of the matter is that the board is set and the pieces are moving. Could smartphone wallets boost blockchain adoption? Sort of right in line with that sort of conversation that's brewing in the background. as we're seeing cryptocurrency getting that sort of attention. So definitely interesting to see, and with mobile mining being right on the forefront, it's definitely interesting to see how blockchain is going to be playing a pretty big role in mass adoption. After hearing about the trademarks for Samsung's blockchain and cryptocurrency software, we decided to dig around a little deeper. We could confirm that the company is indeed developing one, and that may be launched with the Galaxy S10, which is pretty interesting, and is certainly an indicator of the role smartphones will be playing in the in the world of cryptocurrency at large. And of course, Electroneum being a microcosm of that, and pretty much on the front line, ready to benefit wholeheartedly at the at fullest extent. So definitely an interesting indicator there. Keeping my eyes open just to see what's going to happen in the future involving Electroneum. But all that being said, obviously remember this video is for entertainment, educational purposes only. If you guys are interested, you guys can connect with us on Twitter. It's at CryptoTuber. And of course, remember, this video is just my opinion. Obviously not financial advice. Remember, I'm not your dad. But overall, I'm definitely excited to see what Electroneum is going to be doing, the larger cryptocurrency space at large. I mean, it's definitely interesting to see this revitalized perspective on the whole thing, especially what with the we've been seeing a lot of drama in the cryptocurrency space as of lately. But hey, I mean, I think it's all par for the course. But yeah, all that being said, I hope that you guys have enjoyed this video, found it educational, and I will see you guys in the next video, and have a good one.